My phone just said, you're live. Okay, hi.
Okay.
Welcome to the Gals and Ghost live stream. We are live streaming from our YouTube channel, Gals and Ghost, and
from my Life with Kaylee 000 TikTok page.
this is going to be a quick one. We honestly didn't really, we planned it without actually planning it. It was just like, hey, let's go live. Let's update everybody.
Yeah, we had a chance to get together. See, we wanted to come out and like update you guys because like we haven't been able to really do much here lately, and we just wanted to let y'all know we were still
Well, we were in the middle of a
things.
photo shoot, so we were like, let's go live. So that's what we're doing right now. We've been so busy. She's actually working on the hotel. We have...
Wait, there's so much wind. It might be really noisy. We apologize. We are out and about. What?
No, just the wind. Stop.
It's so nice and pretty out here today.
It really is. It's comfortable. We're not like sweating.
Yeah, for Texas, it's actually a nice April. Yeah.
Yes, very nice. Very nice. But we're working on top fives. I've just sent over like 5 scripts to you.
Yeah, I'm the one that lags on that. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old.
It's not that big of a deal. I just feel like every week I'm like, oh, hey, I sent you 2 more. And she's like, what? Why? I have 10 to go through. Stop.
I have too many things to do. No.
And then she's working on the episode, which I've seen what we put together, and it's gonna be.
Yeah, the next episode for on the Olde Park Hotel in Bollinger, Texas, should come out soon. We're also working on getting more merchandise out, but we just really wanted to come and update you guys on like where we've been, and we really wanted to talk about the most interesting part of our last investigation. Or the last episode, not the whole investigation. The whole thing was interesting.
No, I would say that's more than one live stream.
Right.
But we're going to talk about the
There's a part at the end of the episode where I fall off the bed.
debatable.
And the reason it's debatable is because we're unsure. People are asking if like it looks like I was thrown or anything off the bed, but I don't remember. I was asleep, so I can't comment to that. I can say that when you look at the footage, because originally the footage was really dark, and I went and I lightened it a bit, and it does appear like I do weirdly just go off the bed, and my suitcase even goes off the bed with me.
I just laughed. It took me. She had to call me and be like, wait, what? And because I was editing it, and all I could do was rewind, watch again.
Yeah, because I just fall off the bed. It's like somebody messes with my legs, and then, or like I was kicking my legs, and then I just fell off the bed out of nowhere. But I'm so clumsy that I just believed it.
Well, and when Chris and everybody ran upstairs, we claimed it. Like, she was like, no, she fell off the bed. But
Yeah.
when we watched the footage, even Chris actually reached out to us later, and he was like, I thought you said you fell.
Yeah, I thought you said you fell
And
off
I'm
the bed.
like, we claimed it because, we're both clumsy. So naturally, she's like, yep, my butt
Yeah, I
fell
was like,
off
it was me, my bad. I woke up the whole hotel. But that's actually an interesting aspect, for one of the things.
And the way, like, if you really go into that episode and you watch, like, your body, the way your body
Yeah, it's like you pick up a child and yeah, it's like somebody literally like spatulaed me and just tossed me off the bed.
Well, and then now the red glow could just be because you had to lighten it in the camera.
Right. There are some people that are commenting that it looks like there is somebody standing there, but honestly, we can't claim that is because with the way that I lightened the footage, I had to deal with the contrast of the original footage, and we're not going to sit there and try to claim, oh yeah, that's somebody no, we're not going to do that. It's up to you whether or not you think that way.
I just based it off like I watched your body, like after she pointed it out.
It is fairly convincing after I watched it again.
After she pointed it out to me, I went back and I was watching it, and I was like, no, if you really look at the way your body contorts, like it's almost like someone got underneath you. And we wasn't supposed to fall asleep. We were both tired. It's like someone was like, hey, get your butt back out there. Get your butt back out there.
Yeah, we were only taking a break and a shower because it was really hot.
But she gets, and you actually go pretty far. That's what kind of
I hit the door in the bathroom. Like, I didn't just like slide off the bed and sit down. I actually like fell back and hit the door of the bathroom.
Well, and then there's this other part where your legs. I keep asking you, do you move like that in your sleep normally?
Not like that. I mean, everybody tosses and turns, but I don't just sit there and like lift my leg up and put it back down and then put it
throw it
here,
over your other
and
foot.
then do that. Like that wasn't natural
for you. And
So I
That's
can't.
what I picked up on. Like, I was like, why is she doing that? And
Yeah.
you're like, I don't do that.
It's like I'm not aware.
Well,
I
and
haven't
then
done that.
shortly after, it's like that didn't work, and it was like, okay, well now I'm gonna throw your butt off the bed.
So yeah, like if something was in there, they were trying to get my attention for a while.
And they just got mad and was like, okay, fine, we're gonna throw you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, and that was the cowboy suite. We were staying in the cowboy. Better you than me though.
Yeah. With the bells and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we really wanted to get down to talking about that because it is a shock factor because like I said, Chris actually, with Haunted Rooms America, we miss them so much, but he reached out and he's like, I thought you said you fell. And I'm like,
We did too. I did.
we claimed it at the time.
I'm not going to claim that like, oh, that's actual, real stuff. But the more we look at it, it does seem suspicious, and we're not going to claim one way or the other, but
That's up for you to decide. It's really, and I mean, if anything, it's
it does
just really
feel
funny
very odd
to watch.
Yeah.
I watched it several times and just was.
You just like my reaction. You
It
like
was-
the way I'm just like, it was me. And
Well,
when
and then
did
I
it,
run in the room and I'm like, "What happened? Are you okay?" And you're just like, "I'm fine." You were more mad.
I was embarrassed. I fall all the time. Like I got this scar from just busting my butt. Like I'm.
But that also is going to lead to the whole. Okay, I'm not giving too much away because it's in the next episode. But there's something that happens, and nobody responds to it.
Yeah, I was actually going to say that earlier. There's something in the next episode that it's important to pay attention to how everyone responded to me falling off the bed and the loud noise of it. Because when that happened, everybody came running and said, "Hey, what was that? Was that you? That was a really big noise. Did you do that?" And we were like, "Yes, that was me." Because everyone there was there to investigate. So, I mean, there's
But-
something coming up that nobody even asked us about, but we caught, and
I
it's
would
like,
say the
what
next
is
day,
that?
and we've asked them several times, "Hey, were you awake?" Because it's clear as day on the camera, but we didn't wake up.
Yeah.
And the following day, Chris and Connie
Yeah.
and Julie, none of them asked us about it.
Never even mentioned it.
Like I'm curious that when they see the episode, if they're going to be like, "I didn't know that happened." Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember editing that footage, and I called her. I was like, "You won't believe what just happened," and she's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, I'm not going to say it out loud because I'm not going to ruin it. It's in the next episode. And then after the episodes, we are going to do recaps of paranormal events from season 1 because
Right.
this episode that's about to come out, it is the final episode of season 1. We are once this comes out, we are officially done with season 1.
Yep.
And moving on to planning out investigations for season 2.
Right. We have a few lined up, and we're excited to finally get back now that the schmandemic is over, or, toward an end, not over, but I'm sure there are other areas, but in our area, for the most part, it is contained or manageable. So we're excited to finally have an opportunity to get back at it in a safe way, because for so long we were prevented from going out and going and doing anything because of precautions and really we were sick. My husband got sick. They got sick. You caught it a few times. I mean, it just
Twice. It
Yeah.
sucked.
I'm playing the biggest dodgeball game ever with it right now. It's so windy here. It's such a nice day.
It was a nice day to go live too.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun. And honestly, other than the fall, that was really the end, because last time we were talking about the same episode. It was part 2
Yes.
with the
Wait.
Chris and Julie walkthrough. Next we talk about part 3, which is our individual.
Hold on. We did
The daytime with Connie.
right, and then ours.
No,
and then
Chris, Julie, then ours.
ours, which was the last one,
Yes.
which ended with us going. No.
Going to bed.
Yes, because then the next one is when
It's-
we got back up. Okay. All right, I got it. I'm back on track now.
So we were talking about part 2 of Olde Park Hotel, and to be honest,
Wait,
that's
part 3. Isn't it?
part 2.
Part 3. Part 1 is, we just went over this. Part 1 is the interview.
Part
Part
2
2
is
is Chris.
That's what we're talking about.
Part 3 is the next one where,
You fall off the bed, and then it cuts, and then it opens with part 3 and us being like, "Oh yeah, you fell," and we go to our own investigation.
isn't that the one we're putting out now?
Nope, that's the children's
This
room.
one we already, oh my God, you're right.
It's a good thing I keep up with this.
I'm an idiot, guys. I'm sorry. I'm a natural blonde sometimes. I mean, I am.
But yeah, so we've talked about part 2. That was the one where I'm claiming that fart.
She means in the last live stream, she didn't just fart. Like that didn't just happen.
No, the last
That
live
was a segue out of nowhere.
the last live stream we did, I didn't feel it. This is so weird to talk about, but I'm gonna claim it because I've watched that footage 100 times, and I'm like, no, that's not the seat. That was totally me. I'm definitely gonna claim it. So
We're extraordinarily honest people. It
I was
just
like, no,
honest to a fault.
it was me. But yes, that's the one we were talking about. We were talking about part 2, and really the other rooms, it was just the K2 meters kept going off, and the ghost box kept saying stuff like sword fighter, or it was weird. You were like, it was a sword fighter?
It was a leaf. It was a leaf. It was a leaf. It was a leaf.
We can't go live for anything.
No.
But the ghost box kept saying stuff like sword fighter
Body master.
Body master. That's what it
Or
was.
divide and master, body master,
So,
sword
like,
master.
That whole
something.
episode was really just, and the children's room when it was like, what did it say? Calm down. That was hilarious.
Or it was like ready. It said ready because remember he asked it if they. It did say calm down too. But
Well,
remember
after that, he said
because he was like you guys, and he was clicking that electronic ball, and when he was like you ready, and they were like ready. Like remember?
yeah, and then
That
he
was cool.
start and he, now in the beginning the machine was going off because of the interference, but there's the ready. I don't think that was the interference. And
No.
then he stops the machine and he's like, "Do you want to see it again?"
And they
straight
again.
up goes, "Calm down." And
calm
he's
down.
like, we're like, he just told you. See, here's the thing though. Was the ghost telling Chris to calm down, or was the ghost telling a child to calm down? Because
they did say that there are spirits there that tend to stop the children from interacting with other people. So it is possible that we picked up some like a caretaker or something that was like calm down to the children because they really didn't interact a lot after that.
Actually, it stopped.
Yeah, they were like ready and like they got really excited at first when Chris first walked in, but I guess.
And then calm down, and then after that, it was just like nobody really did.
Yeah.
We ended up moving on to the next room because we ended up stopping. And then that's when we went to our own investigation.
Oh, my camera's rocking now. Just give it a minute, guys.
It's so nice, though. It feels so nice out here.
It does. What time is it? All right, we got a little bit longer that we can be
let's see.
live. Few more minutes.
Yeah, a few more minutes, and I think that's all we really needed to talk about for part 2. Now that I
Yeah,
think
we really
about
just
it.
want to touch on it because a lot of people have been asking us about the falling off the bed because it really does appear that like I've been thrown off the bed, and we just really wanted to say we can't verify that like for sure, and we don't want to say
been clumsy.
It could just totally be me. I claim it. I claim it,
But it does look suspicious.
but it does look suspicious
from
and
an
we're
editorial stance when I was editing it.
We can see what you guys are saying, and
like we totally, and even Chris, like I said, he was like, "Wait, what?"
right.
And
one thing we pride ourselves on is our integrity. I mean, the reason that it's just us. We do the editing, we do the filming, we do everything.
not that we won't, have help in the future.
Right, but for right now,
But for right
that
now.
costs money. No.
Yeah, and we ain't got. I mean, we
Go
have
join our
merch.
Patreon.
I was gonna say, and we have merch, and we're coming out with new shirts too. I've got a season finale one in the
Right, and we have some new artwork and logo work why do I have a stick like anyway? We have some new artwork and logo work. No.
I said Wingardium Leviosa.
It's Leviosa. Anyway. God, now you distracted me with Harry Potter and I can't remember where I was. What was I saying?
Uh-oh. I don't remember it either.
Anyway, we did a photo shoot today where we have the back of our shirt seen, and that's what I was saying. We had a local artist actually draw us up like some artwork that we're working on getting for our
Season
new
t-shirts.
shirts, and we're gonna bake some coffee mugs and things like that.
We're gonna bake some.
Make
I thought you said bake.
I did. It was an accident. My lipstick is sticky. And
I'm gonna
issue.
rewatch this and be like, did she just say she said bake, people? She said we're gonna bake some.
I'm gonna bake some coffee mugs. I have the little cookies. Now I'm actually gonna make like some little
Like,
cookies.
I don't mean to make fun of you, but I'm like, you mean make coffee?
No, I'm gonna make a giant cake of a coffee mug with that picture on it. I'm gonna bake a coffee mug.
Oh, well, I mean, we were doing a photo shoot and I'm clumsy. I fell.
She did.
She bonked her head on the playset.
There's like a playset and
yeah,
a low monkey bar, and I forgot it was there, and I just smacked my head straight up,
Right.
and then she fell over laughing at me like a
think we got a
good
few
friend.
pictures.
No,
You were trying to help me off the ground, and I'm just like, hold on, oh, you hit your head. And she's like, I'm fine, thanks.
and I'm like, did you hit that bucket when you fell? Like, what happened? You okay? Like, Jesus.
Which also leads to like the whole bed thing again. Like, we admit we're clumsy. I see the moon.
No. I think like a spider just like
Yeah.
flew on the bush.
Spiders don't fly.
I know they don't fly there. It's a ladybug. Okay, it was not a spider, people. It was a ladybug. It's right there. It's a red ladybug. We're safe. It scared me a little.
A spider
I
just flew, and I'm the one logically going, spiders don't fly.
thought maybe it like caught the wind from that tree over there and like drifted onto this tree. I don't know. I don't know how physics
This is
works.
more of a
sometimes.
silly live stream than anything. That's what this is. This is
Listen, we are
a silly live stream.
ridiculous people at the end of the day, and it happens.
But we have so much fun. Like, I can't wait to get the photo shoot we're doing out, because they turned out good. I like them.
Yeah, we're actually getting ready to put those out. We did a photo shoot today. We're really getting amped up for season 2. We just really wanted to jump on for a few minutes and get with you guys and let y'all know we are still doing stuff. We are still planning on putting stuff out. It just,
And we are at the season finale of
season 1, finally. Thank you for sticking with us through the journey of season
for 3
1.
years.
Season 2 hopefully will be faster. By the time we hit season 3, maybe we'll be somewhere.
Somebody come help us, because we edit everything, and the process is long. I start it, she finishes it.
Yeah, because I mean, anybody that does their own editing can understand. Like, especially when you're recording from several different cameras. You know, when we're on an investigation, we have at least 5 cameras from different angles. And if we're leaving them overnight, then we've got at least 6 to 12 hours worth of footage that we then have to go back, watch every part of it to make sure there's no noises, no like things that show up that shouldn't be there, things like that. So she does the bulk of the watching on the original, cuts out anything that's just dead silence, anything like that, does time lapses, and then I come back and add all of the like fades and just the really the non-time consuming stuff that I always take all the time on. I feel so bad about it. No, it is time consuming. I'm just being
It is. I've been saying
self-deprecating at that point.
consuming.
It is. It's difficult because it really does consume a lot of time, and you have to be fully focused because you get through editing an hour's 15 minutes worth of footage can take you 2 hours to edit because you have to watch it, stop, cut it, fade it. Go back to the beginning, watch it all the way, stop, cut it, fade it, go back to the beginning, watch it.
Well, and then if it needs to be amplified,
Yeah, then you have to clip out anything
that
that we have to
doubles that
amplify.
time because she has to cut it out, amplify.
Well, and then I have to verify, and I have to wait till it's really late at night, you know, because I have kids, and so I have to wait till it's really late at night, get my headphones on, amplify it, and sit there.
They say on
Okay,
the
that is a truck.
on
you
the
know?
Home Life channel, I get away with it on Home Life with 2.0 because I'm at home and it's obvious my kids screaming in the background. But even my gaming videos, there's a lot I have to cut out because I'm like, God dang it. I mean, you hear Taylor sounds like she's murdering her brother. And she's not. And then I sound like I'm possessed. Stop murdering.
Do you yell, "Stop murdering your brother"? Is that a thing that you say to your... I'm going to use that. Stop murdering your brother.
Well, one day she was like beating him with a pillow. And I'm like,
Stop.
what? I was like, why? And he's crying.
Man.
And she's like, it doesn't hurt that bad. So
And you're like, okay, no, that don't matter. That's not
is
up
it
to
bad
you.
that I took a pillow and I went, bam, does it not hurt that bad?
And she's
she
like,
goes, she literally, she's like, no. And I'm like, ooh, that mom there. Because sometimes she reminds me of me. And I'm like, ooh, that's me. And I can't even be mad about it.
yeah, you know, they did always used to say, you know, I hope you grow up and have kids just like you.
You got your wish.
My kid asks a lot of questions. She wants to know everything. She wants to know all of the things. And she asks like medical questions, and I have to tell her the medical term for certain. She's 5. And she tells me she wants to be a doctor, and I'm like, I believe you at this point.
My daughter has to be right.
I think everyone's daughter has to be right. Even us. Like, I'm sure our moms would say that about us.
Like, and she comes off as arguing because, like, she's like, no, but I was doing, girl, with the butts, just say yes, ma'am. I mean, it really is hard to edit and run a show and get out and about when, I mean, last time we were at the hotel, we left early because my son was sick.
We actually did have to leave. We were supposed to be there for 2 nights, but unfortunately we only got 1 night to be there, which we got a lot in 1 night.
I mean, we made 4 episodes out of it.
So much wind. Apologize if it's loud on the speakers, guys. I you know.
Yeah. Well, and then we got so much, and we still haven't used. There's a whole bulk of our bedroom footage that was kind of compromised because we're walking around outside. So how can we say something in the room is happening when we're outside of the room?
Right.
That's all raw, but that's another thing we were going to talk about. Raw footage. If you go onto Gals and Ghosts YouTube channel, we periodically will give you raw footage that some of it was used in an episode, but you can clearly see this is where we got it and this is why we think it's relevant.
Right, because like, well, with the house episode, whenever we did the house episode, a lot of people were saying, oh, that growling in the hallway, that was just the ice maker, or that was them snoring, or that was them this, but it's like, no.
But I have the ice maker going off periodically.
Sorry about the wind, everybody.
And on a timer. And then the whole, like, they were there and they were snoring. I actually have the original footage, and we were at dinner.
Yeah.
We actually misstate the timeline. We thought that they were there, so we went back, and it was after the episode was made, and we're like, no, wait, they're not there.
Yeah.
That was our timeline mess up. We forgot which camera was for what.
But no, there was nobody there.
But
and they don't have a pet. There's nothing like that. It literally was the freakiest footage I think we've gotten so far.
I was doing the recap,
that and the screen.
and I was, again, doing the recap, because we have 2 recaps after this episode. We're going to recap 1.
Sorry, everybody.
Episodes 1 through 5, which is
Mine too. We about to have to cut this short.
Frank Branch through Woodville. The recap 2, because the hotel was so big, is the recap of all the hotels.
Yes.
So
Because there's so much to do in there, and really the hotel has so much good stuff in it, and it's so great for the pictures that we got out of it. That's especially the little picture of the little boy. That's my favorite one, I think. It's like in Big Woods. My favorite one is the picture of the 3 little girls dancing.
My favorite was the half guy with like half a body, but we can't find that picture now.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's at. And
a lot of our footage disappeared. Remember, we had to go out there 2 or 3 times.
And it looked straight up looked like a guy sitting, like it was blue.
Like sitting on something, blue jeans, red flannel shirt, no head. No arms.
Which was freaky.
No legs.
Okay, on that note,
I think we're going to have to cut this short because the wind is really kicking up here. And both our phones are apparently dying, so.
Well, and we're out working, so we got to get back to work, but we just wanted to give y'all an update. We are doing stuff. We are getting ready. We're getting amped up. Season 1's almost done.
We're back in our uniforms. No.
Yes, and we're going to have more shirts come out. Just, we have a website. I just don't remember what it is.
We're really bad at this, guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I don't either. I'm gonna be honest.
And you made the website.
I made it.
But for now, if you want a shirt, just reach out to us on Facebook and title it, or just put shirt order, and then we'll ask what size, where does it need to be shipped,
right?
And
we'll handle
the payment
all that
method. But because we get a lot of really kind of like inappropriate comments on Facebook, so if you actually want to speak to us about a shirt, you have to put shirt order. Otherwise, we're just gonna filter it out.
We get a lot of random thirsty dudes.
Yeah, inappropriate. Just be wary that if you message us on Facebook and you don't put like shirt order or very clear what you're messaging about, we're gonna keep going. Or like if future investigation, if you want us out,
just make sure you say the name
of the place. Say future investigation and the name of the place. Otherwise, we're not even going to open the message.
Now, I do want to mention because again, I know I created the website and I can't remember where it is. I also created both of our TikToks for Gals and Ghosts, and I can't remember what email address I started the first one off
The
of.
TikTok that has like 300 followers.
Yeah, it has more than our other one.
And
That's
then
why
the
we're
one-
live off of mine,
and
because
then-
I have more followers on my personal one.
Well, and then the other one that we actually can get into because I have the password now.
Oh, there's my battery. No.
Yeah. I have the password to that one. That one has 27 followers. So if you want, go follow Gals and Ghosts 0 because that's the one we can get into. The other one is the one that
You can go follow that one too. We're gonna get back into it one day. I'm gonna figure it out.
you're gonna
figure it out.
But we want to thank you all for joining us. And again, we're sorry about the delays, but we are still here and we're excited to give you more.
Absolutely. And we thank you guys for keeping us tuned in. And
all 635 followers on YouTube.
wait, subscribers.
Subscribers on YouTube and 5,791 followers.
How do you know the exact number on Facebook?
Because I wrote it down.
Oh,
All 5,791 followers. I did the recap on Facebook.
oh, you did. Yeah. I forgot.
635 subscribers on YouTube, 27 followers on one TikTok, and 298 followers on the other TikTok. So thanks to all of you and anyone who commented on season 1.
We appreciate every one of
We
you.
love you, and we'll see you for the next live stream.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
How do I turn it off?
That's a good question.
Power button. Power button.
X.
End live. Yes. Sorry.
I'm
bye,
going to
guys.
go with X. Yes.
End live.